stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. Pronto, Spazzout in the building. Chicago in the building. What's up, my guy?
What's the word, my boy?
Welcome to the show, man. How you feeling?
Man, like a million right now.
Like a million?
I'm on the radar.
Come on, man. You bodied that shit. Shout out MC on the beat. MC did the beat on that one.
Yeah, for sure.
What's up, man? How's life been for you lately?
Man, life been good. Really just been trying to get this new music out. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for this shit too, man. No bullshit. This kind of big for me.
Oh, thank you, man.
Real big for me.
I'm happy to have you. You're independent, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Have you ever had a deal?
No, I had offers. I never had a deal though. Never been inside a deal.
Cause you've been rapping. You know, we were a little chopping up already a little bit before, but you've been rapping for quite some time now too.
Yeah, long time.
And we were kind of talking like when things really started heating up with like what I guess I would consider the new younger wave of Chicago artists, like a couple years ago.
Yeah, that
like
young turn shit.
DCG,
yeah.
et cetera, so on and so forth. Trench Mob, but I would think around that time, like that was probably around the time when like a lot of the deals were coming in, or like a lot of the offers and calls were coming in because like all the eyes were on y'all, right?
Yeah, for sure. For sure, that's when everything was everything. Everybody had deals going on. Everybody was low-key signing. I think the Heavy Steppers took their shit first. Then right behind them came DCG, then Trench Mob and shit. But I was just, I really used to pay attention to a lot of the shit that was going on, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people in my circle at the time, they was pushing the independent thing, like my sisters and the people from my block who kind of dealt with music. They just kept me on the independent route. That's why I was turning down shit and just dropping shit like miscellaneous little freestyles and songs, trying to keep my name good, you know. But definitely been a long road, bro. I can't lie to you.
I was about to say, do you ever look back at those moments in your career, especially early on, and be like, damn, I wish I did a deal, or are you happy with how things have?
No, I'm happy with how things turned out because I got to see like everything firsthand, you feel me, with people and contracts and bad business and shit like that. I got to see that shit firsthand through people who I was fucking with. So it was like, now I know, you know what I'm saying? For when it is that time for that deal, I know what to look for, what not to take, you feel me, what people to watch out for, who to surround myself with, shit like that, you know?
Obviously, without saying like who or what, but like what were some of the things that you feel like you learned from people or like your peers that you like, you know, because you said like you want to look out for certain things on deals or when you get the contracts. Like, what are some things that I guess you learned through other people that you should be on the lookout for on those deals now?
Just get a lawyer, bro. Like all these contracts don't be valid. It's a lot of bad contract shit going on, you feel me? Just from my knowledge, you know, a lot of people didn't know exactly what they were signing, you feel me? And you know, when shit like that happen, it's like, just pay attention. Pay attention to the small things. When somebody tell you go get a lawyer, bro, go get a fucking lawyer. You get what I'm saying? It's not nothing to read over a contract, you feel me? Because once you're in a bad situation, that shit is hard to get out of, bro.
Right.
Just for all the new up-and-coming artists, bro, get y'all a fucking lawyer, man. No bullshit.
Right, because it's like, it's one thing, when we got a lawyer, it was like, would you rather spend $400 on a lawyer to look over a contract or get sued for like $50,000 or some shit like that?
Exactly. That shit don't take no money and no time, man. Go get y'all a lawyer. Make sure y'all paying attention and make sure y'all reading that fucking paperwork, bro, before y'all just sign y'all life away. Right. There's a lot of that shit going on.
I was about to say, but the independent rule, like, also, like, it's a lot of hardships, a lot of extra work that you have to put in, too.
Yeah, for sure. But, I mean, I never really seen myself as being a rapper, if you know what I'm saying. Like, with or without rap, I had it in my head that I was going to make it as something. So, you get what I'm saying? It's more easy, and it's more easy for me to be humble about my shit because it's like, okay, cool. I know I can make it without the rap. I just like this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just something I love. Like, I love the crowd reaction that I get when I do shows. I love when I be in my neighborhood, how all the kids run up to me and, oh, I want to be Spazzout. All my homie kids, like, no bullshit, bro. Like, they be making it like it's a privilege or something to know me. You know what I'm saying? So I take all that and I appreciate all that and I use that shit and just keep rocking and rolling.
No, I definitely respect that, you know, and I think, like, you know, sometimes they say like the road less traveled is the road more gratifying. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like gratifying, like, you know, it's better, like you're happier, you know, you reap more of what you sow. You get more, like, you know, like those kids, or you know, you don't get stuck in bad deals, things like that.
Yeah, for sure. Like it's it's more positive than the negative in my journey. I can say that much.
Well, so what part of Chicago are you from originally?
I'm from the west side.
You from the west side of
West
Chicago?
Side, the best side, man.
All right, cool. Yeah, because I'm still getting. Even though I came from Chicago, I'm still learning. So who else? Who did you know? I know you grew up around DCG too. Like who did you kind of grow up with in terms of artist wise?
I could say I grew up around DCG, but I say I grew up more around they older crowd. You know what I'm saying? They was kids at the time when we was like outside. I done been with like they older crowd, so they done been around. They They little ass been around for a long ass time too, man. No bullshit. I remember when they was like 11, 12, 13, tweaking outside with us, fifis and shit like that.
What's a fifi?
Yeah.
Fifi.
You don't know what a fifi is?
No, what's a fifi?
Man, it's a block party basically, man. Like before all the gang shit started going and everybody started getting into it, man, everybody could meet on one block. Like it could be like 15 different hoods. We got like different hoods and shit in Chicago, just like probably out here. But 15 hoods on the same block, everybody kicking it, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no bullshit. Females out there shaking that ass, drinking, you know what I'm saying? And we out to like 8, 9 in the morning on a lot of them nights. So if you really want to know what a fifi is, you'll have to like look that shit up, man. Y'all have to look that shit up, I'll say.
A fifi, that's what y'all used to call a block party.
Yeah, a big ass block party. And a fifi ain't necessarily have to be on no block. We used to have like winter fifis and shit. We had like building parties, you know what I'm saying? Like anything fifi.
Right. In the fucking negative something degrees.
For sure that. For sure that.
One thing I respect about all people from Chicago is like I don't know how y'all do that cold in the wintertime.
That shit ain't nothing, man. We used to party in that shit.
And what? Like when there's like blizzards outside and shit?
We'll be outside. I ain't lying to my couch. We'll be outside. No bullshit, bro. We'll be outside. I don't give no fuck what type of weather. If it's females out there and they pulling up on us, this when we young though. So we definitely used to have a time. Around
what year were you kind of like, I'm gonna start doing this and I'm gonna start taking this seriously and kind of focusing on music?
When I dropped Jiggy Music, that was like 2019. Like I say, like 2019 when I started taking it serious. When I seen Jiggy Music hit my first million, yeah, that's when I was like, yeah, I'm all in now. I've been doing this shit for a minute. Everybody around me telling me to do this shit. Let me actually put some effort towards this shit and do it. You know?
Yeah. Was Jiggy like one of those records where it was just kind of like, I'm gonna just throw it out there?
Yeah, it was. I ain't even like that shit, bro. I kid
That's
you
what
not.
Everybody say. Everybody hate the record that
funny
blew
shit.
Up originally.
I did not like that shit. You could ask my sister, all my family when I sent that shit out, my homie. I'm like, bro, I do not like this shit. Bro, you tweaking. Put this shit out. Ooh, and we shot the video. I put that bitch out, and shit, the rest was history.
Damn, that's crazy, man. I always be telling artists, I'm like, watch, like the song that you hate the most is probably gonna be the song that people love the most and catch on the most.
Yeah, for sure. It was the song that put me on, so I can't say I hate it or I don't fuck with it now because without it, shit, I probably wouldn't be as far as I am. You know.
I was about to say, but like also when you perform it a million times, people be like, all right, you're like, I guess, like.
Yeah, for sure. But it still get the same like crowd reaction whenever I sing it. It's like an Out West classic for real.
Right, type shit. Are you still in the city? You out the city now?
No, I'm out the city now. I had to get the fuck on.
Where Atlanta?
No, Texas.
Oh, damn. Everybody moving to Texas now.
Yeah, that's where it's peaceful at. I'm in the peaceful part of Texas. Y'all ain't gonna find me nowhere. Y'all ain't gonna see me shit. I'm not a live.
Why Texas?
I just like the living, bro. I just like the environment. You know what I'm saying? And then especially where I live at, it's like I'm mostly around like the white people and shit like that. I ain't got nothing to really worry about. I wanna go somewhere where I could better my family. You know what I'm saying? Get better with my kids. You feel me? Like put us in a better environment. Show them some shit that my people could never show me or my pops couldn't show me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely respect that. Like, was there like a moment too where you were like, because I think we all strive to do that for our families, and we, there's always like that moment that it's kind of like, all right, this one I gotta leave. Like, was there like a specific moment in your life that you were like, all right, cool, like this is now I gotta like I feel like now's the right time to make this move?
Yeah. I had a couple of them times. I ain't gonna lie. I had a
before it actually happened.
No bullshit.
Yeah.
I had a couple of them times before it actually happened. But you get tired, bro. You know what I'm saying? Going through the same thing, and you know how they say that if you can make it in Chicago, you can make it anywhere. Or if you make it from your city, you can make it anywhere. I think everybody feel like that about their state or their city.
Yeah.
But that shit true. Shit, and I feel like I done kind of made it with the music. So why I can't go somewhere else and make it? You feel me?
Yeah.
Well, especially if it's gonna bring me a more peaceful living. Then when you're in Chicago, you just got to know how to move for real. I'll say that much about Chicago. People think Chicago just bad. If you know how to move for real and you kind of know what to avoid and you know where to avoid, where's bullshit at, you know how to avoid bullshit people, the people who be around bullshit, bro, it's real easy for you to live. Just got to know how to move.
Right. I think that's like every city too. People be like, "Oh, this is bad. This place bad. This place bad." But it's like there'd be good places and bad places in every city.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just about knowing, like you said, when and where to go places, or where to avoid, what areas are like be on bullshit and what areas don't be on bullshit.
And it's the people who you surround yourself around too,
course.
man. You know what I'm saying? If you around a bullshit crowd or you got one person that's leading the pack, you know what I'm saying, and he on bullshit and everybody behind him on bullshit, is gonna be crazy.
There always be that one person too.
Yeah, for sure.
For everybody. But I think that like what you've done like sets a really nice precedence for like other artists too. Because I think like sometimes, especially like New York artists be like this too. Like they don't want to leave the city because of where they from and whatnot. But like it's like I think it sometimes it's like you just got to do it because it's important.
Bro, I got kids. You know what I'm saying? I got a mama. I got 2.
Okay.
I got 2, and God I got bless. A boy and a girl, man. Best of both worlds. So I ain't having no more. But for real,
I always said that too. I was like, if I get the boy and the girl, I'm done.
Yeah, for sure. And I got the best of both worlds the first time. I don't want to talk. I ain't having no more babies. Eat that Plan B.
Wait, you had twins or?
No.
Okay.
I got a boy and a girl.
Okay, I thought when you said I got it the first time, I thought you meant that you had like twins.
No, I had them back to back though. It was like 9 months after I had my son. Shit, my daughter mama was pregnant.
Are you crazy, bro?
Yeah, shit. I mean, at least stay close together too. Real.
Going back to the music, right? So like, it's been a while since we got a project from you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So like, what's been going on?
I'm actually about to get ready and drop another project, bro. I had a lot of shit I had to get together as far as my consistency, my work ethic. You feel me? I kind of stopped doing what I was doing for like 6-7 months. You know what I'm saying? Just to get myself back together. But you can't stop at this shit. So I'm back. I'm about to get ready and drop a tape. It's probably gonna drop either beginning of December or end of December. I'm still undeciding. So y'all be on the lookout. I got a lot of good features on there too, man. So shout out to people who on there. I ain't gonna announce them though.
You're not gonna announce nobody?
No, I ain't gonna announce nobody who on the tape.
Well, I'm gonna tell you who I think might be on the tape, right? I wrote down some names here, just people who I saw in your comments. Obviously, I saw DCG, maybe Pretty Leah. The famous Richards joint's already out though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's been out already. Yeah,
I'm not your baby daddy for sure.
And then I also wrote One Take Jay, which I know you've been worked with him, but I just wrote that down because I thought that was cool.
Oh, yeah, I fuck with Jake, man. That's my boy.
Yeah, that's an interesting like combination too.
That was my first time in Cali, like
for real.
Yeah, bro. And I'm a lyrical ass rapper. Like I fuck with people bars and shit. And bro was talking cheese like the first couple songs I heard. So I'm like, damn, hey bro, I'm in Cali.
Yeah.
Just so happy he hit a motherfucker right back. Hey bro, come to the studio. We made that shit. The collab, we made that shit in like 15, 20 minutes. Next day we was shooting that bitch. Like it was love, man. Shout out One Take Jay, man. He showed me a lot of love when I came to Cali.
I ain't gonna lie, Jake is like one of like one of my favorite Cali rappers and like one of the most underrated.
Yeah, for sure.
Like Jay really be going crazy.
But you gotta really be like a lyrical type of rapper. You gotta listen to words to understand certain rappers. I feel like he one of them rappers.
That you gotta like catch the punchlines. And
like you really gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta sit down and think like, damn, boy, you know what the fuck he just said?
Right.
Like he one of them.
Cause you're like also like that too. Cause like while you like today you did like the club shit, but like you're also like very like lyrical as is too. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you could do like they'd be like, oh, this artist can, or from Chicago or from New York example, could only do like this type of beat. Like I don't think you're like that. Cause like I've heard you on multiple different types of beats already, and like you could actually like rap and like there's even like when I was listening to the music, there's also like little bars here and there that like I caught. I was like, oh, that's smart. He said that. Like I didn't. That's good. That's a good bar. That probably went over a lot of people's heads.
I was just talking to my manager about this shit. He know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. I just told. See, that's how true that shit is. I be talking shit. What we was listening to earlier, Cameron and Joel Santana. We was talking about bars and shit like that. I'm like, so you know why I'm so underrated, bro? People don't be listening for lyrics for real. Like it's like 40% of the world listen to lyrics, 60% listen to melody. That's just my opinion on how shit is.
I agree. And I think music right now, and I get a lot of flack for saying this, people care more about the sound and how it makes you feel than the actual lyrics, which isn't a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that the way that people consume music has shifted a little bit. For sure. But things shift all the time, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you never know what might be a break shit. We done heard all type of crazy shit over the last couple of years that done broke, so we can never say never.
Right, like the hello motherfucker.
Man, oh my fucking God.
I said, what did one of my friends say? First of all, I never knock nobody's hustle. Shout out to her for getting signed, because if you got a bag, if you got a bag, you got a bag. I can't get mad at you for getting a bag.
For sure that.
But for it to go viral on the record label to sign her, we had a whole show about this the other night. My boy was like, she got signed. Like it was like his pick of the week, the song pick of the week. I'm like, bro, Like, please stop promoting this shit. Like,
hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker. It's catchy, I ain't gonna lie. But then I'd be having like the dopest lyrical rappers on my show, and I'd be like, bro.
Damn.
Like, I just want them to get this $1 million deal. Or I don't know if she got $1 million. I really don't know. But like, I'd be thinking about that.
Shout out to her. Congratulations to her.
Yeah, again, I'm not
wishing
knocking.
her most success.
I never knock nobody who gets a bag. I'm just not a fan of the song. I'm just giving my own criticism about the record. You know what I'm saying?
Constructive criticism a part of this shit.
But I feel like a lot of people now can't take constructive criticism.
Oh, I agree. Niggas be wanting to kill you if you tell them your song weak, or if you tell them they song weak. Like, no bullshit. You gotta be mindful of who you be talking to nowadays. Niggas done killed niggas over songs, shot niggas over they song being weak.
Is that something that you've like had to learn to be more comfortable with? Is like constructive criticism? Like, were you kind of?
Yeah. Bro, you gotta take all that shit. Like, especially in the beginning when I first started rapping, because you know everybody got they time where they really lock in with theyself and they really find theyself. When I first started rapping, I don't feel like I found myself, so it was a lot of shit that I was doing and people wasn't catching like how they catching right now. I took all that shit. Like, my homie 50, big fucking music critic. My homie Tookie, big fucking music critic. My homie Cap, big music critic. My homie Thule, big music critic. No bullshit. They'll tell me like, Pronto, hell no, do it over. Like, ain't nothing, and ain't nothing wrong with that, because these my brothers. You supposed to be able to listen to your brothers. Y'all supposed to feed off each other energy. And if my brother, this my real brother, and he be around me every day, if he telling me you could go harder, you could go harder.
Yeah, you should be able to take the fact that your best friend, your brother, would tell you that your shit's dirt.
But some niggas, the problem is, bro, some niggas give constructive criticism in a hating ass way. You get what I'm saying? A nigga be in the studio with you and say, for instance, your goldfish died or some shit like that. Your head a little off. No funny shit, just for example. So you in the studio, a nigga will tell you,
crazy.
Bro, that shit garbage, man. Do that shit over. Bro, your ass tripping, man. Bro, that shit garbage, bro. What the fuck is you doing? Like, it's all in how you do shit, I feel like. You're supposed to be able to, hey, bro, look, do that shit over. You know what I'm saying? You could do better than that. You know
it's
what I'm
about
saying?
How you articulate
It's just
yourself,
how it's how you present yourself to a person.
Absolutely. So we got the new tape coming out though. Top of December.
Season.
Spaz season. That's what we're calling it.
Spaz season.
Spaz season.
For sure.
Probably I'm gonna try to align this with it, so it's probably very close by the time you guys are seeing this, because I want to make sure I align everything with the tape. So make sure you go check that out when it's out. The freestyle's out now, so go check out the freestyle. Before we get up out of here, anything else you want to let the people know where they can follow you at, all that good stuff? This camera on the right here.
All right, man. Pronto Spaz out on all my social medias, man. It's a couple people I want to shout out to. I can shout some people out.
Absolutely, go ahead.
Hey,
please.
man, I ain't gonna lie. I made it to Off the Radar, bitch. Capitol Hill.
On the radar.
Oh, on the radar, my bad. We're gonna wrap this bitch off the radar. You feel me? But shout out my gang, man. 18500 Capitol Hill. Shout out my mama, all my brothers, my hood, my stand-ins, DCG, SG Batman. Like I said, all my 18s, that's Prada 18, Baby 18, all the snatching them, man. Shout out the 808 Mafias, you feel me? Cicero, K Savage, DY Crazy. All my brothers, man, no bullshit. Shout out Mellow Bucks, that's my girl. We got some shit on the way, man.
Oh, yeah. I definitely meant to ask you about Mellow, too. So you and Mellow got some shit on the way.
Yeah, for sure. That's my
Fire,
dog.
man. Fire.
For sure that.
I can't wait. On the tape?
Can't say.
That means it's on the tape. Pronto,
Can't
Mellow, probably on the tape, so you already know what's going on. That was a lot of shout-outs. That was fire, though. I like how you got through that. Well, make sure you go check out the tape when it's out. Go run up the freestyle. Go follow my boy. Go show him some love. Go show him some support. Love is free. Support is free. But y'all already knew that. Tonight's on Pronto Spazzout on the radar. Chicago on the building. We out. Bow.
Spaz.
Oh, my God.